up, Deptford! Come on! Get up! Get up! Get up! Get up! Get up! Bulldozer! 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 Fucking Bulldozer! Bulldozer!
His opponent from Brooklyn, New York, weighing in at 205 pounds, he is the notorious 187. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Homicide.
All right, folks, let me tell you something right now. Stuff is about to get very, very real. The Bulldozer, Matt Tremont, taking on the notorious 187 Homicide. Any match you can name between these two guys, they've been involved in it. Tremont, a relative newcomer, only been wrestling for a few years. Homicide, world travel. He has been everywhere. He has been on national television. And he is here tonight at the premier event for OnPointWrestling to take on the Bulldozer, Matt Tremont. Now, folks, MLJ had to head to the back for a little bit, had to take care of some business. He's a man of many talents. At this juncture, I am joined on commentary by Mr. Brett Lauderdale and Lowlife Louie.
And this is Brett Lauderdale checking. It's a pleasure to be here, but I'm more excited to introduce the man sitting to my right. New York indie wrestling and deathmatch legend himself, Lowlife Louie. And Louie, you know the man Homicide very well, and I know you're also a big fan of Matt Tremont. What do you expect out of this contest?
Guys, it's an honor to be sitting here at OnPointWrestling. Yes, I know Homicide well. If there wasn't a Homicide, there'd be no Lowlife Louie in the professional wrestling business. That man has trained me and taking care of me every step of the way, and I love him for it. Matt Tremont, the future of not only hardcore wrestling, but pro wrestling as a whole. I can't wait to see these guys get it on.
Right now, these two guys locking horns. You got to wonder who's got the power advantage here. Tremont does have the size advantage, but Homicide looks to be in tremendous shape.
And Salamander, it's good that you're calling the action now, because I'm not sure how long they're going to last in the ring. As I said earlier, though, Louie, you've made no secret that you're a big fan of Matt Tremont. What is it that you like about this? Well, I guess he's not really an up-and-comer anymore, but what do you find so enticing about this guy?
Matt Tremont is the future of hardcore wrestling and wrestling as a whole. Like I said, Homicide is the presently, in my opinion, the pound-for-pound best indie wrestler in the world today. I don't know why he's not on the contract somewhere, but that's neither here nor there. Matt Tremont, he reminds me of me 13 years ago. Hungry, willing to do anything to make his mark in the wrestling business, and I think tonight is his night to do that.
Salamander, you know personally, is a longtime CZW commentator, just how far Tremont's come. And just, recently, not even a month ago, the biggest night of his career, and he came out victorious in the Cage of Death.
Absolutely. Tremont and DJ Hyde went one-on-one. Both were bloody, bruised, and battered by the time that match was over. But it was Matt Tremont who got his hand raised and has proven that he is on top. He, as you said, no longer an up-and-comer. That man has arrived.
And Louie, I don't know if you realize that, you said Homicide is the present, but he's in for a test tonight. with the Bulldozer. And, you know, Tremont may have had, you know, what he thought was a tough match a month ago in the cage with DJ Hyde, but he's taking it to another level tonight because, like Louie said, Homicide is a legend in his own right. It's a whole nother ball game for Matt Tremont.
You're 100% right, Brent. Homicide has been in the ring with the likes of Jushin Thunder Liger, Masato Tanaka, Terry Funk, Abdullah the Butcher, New Jack, Loki. The list goes on. And Homicide has been victorious in each and every one of them.
You just named, you know, the laundry list of accomplishments. Former Ring of Honor World Champion, and he also holds several victories over WWE Champion CM Punk along the way. Nonetheless, they won't do him any favors here tonight with the Bulldozer, though.
You know, I sat front row ringside on the day that Homicide became the ROH World Champion, and that match against Daniel Bryan, who is in the WWE to this day, stands as the greatest wrestling match I've ever seen live, and I've seen thousands of wrestling matches live. So I want to see what this Matt Tremont kid has on Homicide.
You know what, a guy like Homicide, he doesn't have to take every booking that comes along these days, but he took this match for a reason, and I think that he wants to test himself against a guy like Tremont, just to make sure that he is still on top of the game, and there's no better person to test that skill and that hardcore mentality of Homicide than the Bulldozer.
Well, you got to believe a man like Homicide did not get to the top and then stay at the top by not watching who was coming up the ladder behind him.
You got a point there, and Homicide's not the only one, and Lowlife Louie is not the only one who's taking notice of the Bulldozer. This guy is opening more and more eyes on a daily basis, and it's only a matter of time until he gets more and more and bigger opportunities inside the squared circle.
I've been in the wrestling business for 16 years, and I have yet to see a kid as hungry, as talented, and as willing to take a beating and give one back as Matt Tremont. He reminds me of me, and that's very scary because I was willing to do anything to get in that wrestling ring. And I want to see what he has because I'm watching him real close. There might not be too many matches left in this old body, but if I have one left, I want it to be against Matt Tremont.
Wow.
And we all remember Lowlife Louie for a lot of things, a lot of memorable matches, but one thing that sticks out in everybody's mind is the man's heart. And that is another thing that we have seen from Matt Tremont, a trait just like Louie, a very big heart when he gets inside that squared circle.
You know, Tremont actually, in a way, he kind of reminds me of Frazier versus Ali. Joe Frazier would take 3-4 shots just to get in one good one. That is how Matt Tremont operates.
Exactly. There's no price he won't pay. He wants to make his mark. He wants to show the fans that he is here to stay.
You know what? This packed house here at OnPointWrestling not only shows the guts and the talent that Matt Tremont has, but all the boys in the back here at OnPointWrestling packing this house. Everybody is hot and here to see them work. And Matt Tremont right now is in there with a legend, a bona fide indie legend.
Homicide right now might be using that veteran experience here to play a couple mind games here with young Matt Tremont. Kind of toying with him a bit.
You know, we're seeing it. They're going both ways here. Neither man able to take an advantage thus far.
Oh. Maybe he spoke too soon there. A big clothesline from the Bulldozer. Follows it up with a boot to the side of the head.
This is the first time we've seen either man get a real distinct advantage so far.
Listen, just because Matt Tremont is getting a little bit of an upper hand doesn't mean anything. Homicide has wrestled 30, 60, 90 minutes with the likes of the aforementioned CM Punk, Samoa Joe, Bryan Danielson, so on and so forth. Homicide's been in there with everybody, and let's see if this kid has what it takes to take him out.
Beautiful stalling vertical suplex there. The Bulldozer went for the cover. Homicide able to kick out at 2.
And after you heard the list that Louie just ran off, you know it's going to take more than a suplex to put Homicide away tonight.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. The man is triple tough. as he said, Louie has rattled off a laundry list of accomplishments, and the man has won gold everywhere that he's gone. Been to Australia, been to Japan, he's been everywhere.
That's 100% correct, my friend. Homicide has toured Mexico, Germany, England, Japan, Puerto Rico, all over the United States. He is a bona fide legend.
You know what? Homicide just showed a little bit of that strength that, you know, a lot of people might not think he has. He just showed it right there with a belly-to-belly overhead right there on the big Bulldozer.
Strength, leverage, all of it right there. Tremont's got, what, 35, 40 pounds on Homicide?
Maybe more at this point.
You know, let me tell you something. This Matt Tremont, he doesn't look like a bodybuilder. He doesn't look like a powerlifter. He's not a pretty boy, but he sure as hell is in there with one of the best in the business, and he's giving it and taking it just as good.
Oh!
There you go. Big knee in the corner. Homicide now in control, and he's letting the crowd know.
Dragging the man out, going for a cover now. Lateral press. 2 on.
This is obviously a pro Matt Tremont crowd. The Homicide's been in the ring with everybody, like I said before. He's been on pay-per-view. He's been all over the country, all around the world. There's nothing that can faze him at this point.
Oh, big dive off the apron, and Homicide is down.
And how many times have you seen Matt Tremont break out a move like that, Lauderdale?
Not very often, but that just goes to show you, as you said earlier, there's nothing he won't do in order to get an opportunity here to score a huge victory.
Like I said, Tremont is the present, Homicide is the future. Homicide is the present, Tremont is the future. And as the present, you don't want to let anything go. And as the future, you're willing to let everything go to become that present.
Homicide cleverly breaking up the 10 count there with the big double sledge, and now Tremont introduced.
And whoa, Commander, I hate to cut you off, but I told you earlier it was only going to be a matter of time before this thing spilled outside the ring. And it looks like they might be coming our way. Louie, heads up.
This is what I like to see. This is wrestling and violence at its best.
Heads up. Dangerously close here to the commentary table.
Oh, there goes Louie.
Oh, man. Tremont colliding with Lowlife Louie.
Louie unable to get out of the way.
Louie clutching his head.
Louie, are you all right, buddy?
What the hell was that about? Do I have to go up there and show this kid what I'm about?
Just like that, Louie has left the announce table. It looks like he wants to get a closer look at the action. Hey, come on back over here.
Yeah, let me step in here, Brett Lauderdale. I stepped aside for Lowlife Louie here. But it looks like he got a little bit way too close to the action. I'm going to pick up where you guys left off.
Not too close to the action.
Absolutely.
Brought the action up. It's hard to see.
You're a lot taller than me, MOJ. What do you see over there?
Well, I see a thunderstick over top the head of the notorious 187.
It's a Philadelphia 76ers thunderstick for the record.
Good year.
Homicide now throwing the Bulldozer to the inside. Bulldozer right back to his feet. Look at this.
Stepping on his throat. Choking the life out of the Homicide. Trying to commit homicide.
Now here we are back in the ring. Much better vantage point for all of us here at the commentary table. But it looks like Matt Tremont might not be able to look at anything anytime soon. He just got his eyes gouged.
You see now, Louie, Lowlife Louie, again, a man who was trained by Homicide. He's now up at ringside after involuntarily getting involved over at the announcer's table a few moments ago.
Coming in.
Whoa, head of steam. Just collides into the notorious 187 in the corner there. DDT, nicely done.
Kicks out at 2.
Not quite enough there from Tremont to get the victory. And here we see on the lurking around there. Lowlife Louie lurking around ringside.
You know, when Lowlife Louie showed up tonight, we had no idea that he would end up at ringside before the night was over.
Here we go. Both guys on their knees, trading shots. Fighting up to their feet. Literally fighting up to their feet. Salamander, who do you got in this exchange?
Oh, well, I'm going to say after a boot like that, probably Homicide. Now I'd say Tremont. Now I'd say Homicide.
So you can't pick a side.
I like to hedge my bets.
Fair enough. Well, Homicide now literally asking to get punched in the face.
You know what's scary right here? Homicide seems to be enjoying this. He's come back from a couple of those strikes and grinned at the man.
Well, the man is sick. I mean, you don't walk around and call yourself Homicide and not act like that.
And we're starting to see right now Homicide showing that veteran instinct, able to overcome the storm, so to speak, earlier from Tremont. Now he's got him right where he wants him.
Little T-bone action there.
Matt Tremont, though, able to fight out of that. Fight out of the pinfall attempt. Could be going for a double underhook. Butterfly suplex, nicely executed. Homicide now, only getting a 2 count.
And it's almost like Homicide went in there with the game plan to wear Tremont down early. Because now, in a way, he's having his way with him right now, if you will.
Oh, boxing the ears.
When that happens.
Matt Tremont reversing that whip attempt. Has him up on his shoulders. This is bad news for Homicide. Straight down with a Samoan drop. Now Matt Tremont's got to get on top. Capitalize on that big time offensive maneuver.
Homicide was trying desperately to counter that move, but the Bulldozer was able to hang on and deliver it.
And now both men are down. Tremont first to his feet. Can he take advantage now? Looks like he's going up. Could he be going for the patented Nick Gage flying headbutt? Or maybe frog splash?
Well, Matt Tremont. Oh, wait. Look at this. Lowlife Louie up on the ring apron.
Well, this isn't exactly the time or place for Lowlife Louie to...
Whoa! Caught him right in that ace crusher.
He got him. Oh! No way!
Well, here comes a patented lariat. Takes his head off.
Right up under the jaw. No!
Not done yet.
He's got a faraway look in his eyes, though. Could just be running on fumes now. Homicide looking for that, for the three amigos.
Snapped him over.
Dose.
You hear the kids yelling at Eddie.
3! Oh, sorry. I'm not...
It's all right. I didn't know it was next either.
Okay. Lose track easily.
Well, Homicide now, after 3 vertical suplexes, locomotion style.
Now Homicide may be going for the headbutt.
He's taking way too much time, though.
And Louie clapping, admiring Homicide's work here.
What is Lowlife doing?
Louie, what is he doing? Giving some tips or something? I don't understand.
Oh!
Tremont's up.
Whatever it was, Lowlife Louie
Lost Homicide there, but Homicide back in control.
absolutely. Whoa. Whoa, dangerous.
Little water wheel action there.
Water wheel slam.
Homicide's down. Bulldozer's feeling it. Tremont called for the end.
We know what this is. He's got him up.
Oh, shit's out.
1, 2.
Shoulders up. Shoulders up. Shoulders up.
Did Homicide get the shoulder up?
It looks like Homicide. Did he get the shoulder up?
Well, Nick Papageorgiou has a better vantage point than all of us. You might have seen something that we didn't see out here.
You know, the crowd is on their feet for this matchup, so a little difficult to see from our vantage point. But clearly, Homicide kicked out. Oh!
DVD. 1, 2, 3, not
There it is. Death Valley Driver gets Tremont the win. Very impressive.
Here is your winner, the Bulldozer, Matt Tremont!
Big victory there for the Bulldozer, Matt Tremont. As I said, this guy is no longer an up-and-comer. He has arrived.
We're looking at the real deal now.
Absolutely are. Absolutely are.